Hi guys, it's Miss Park again. We're gonna now go over 9-7, which is just again finding the rules to find the missing numbers, and then based off of that, then we're gonna find ordered pairs, and then we're gonna graph those ordered pairs. So this is a combination of both 9-2, which is coordinates, and the 9-5-9-6 assignment. So here we go. I'm going to flip this around. Okay, so it says Sasha is making hot cocoa for a party. Each mug of cocoa uses 3 tablespoons of cocoa mix and 6 fluid ounces of hot water. If Sasha uses an entire 18 tablespoon container of cocoa mix, how many fluid ounces of water will he use? So in this case, it says how many tablespoons are needed for 1 mug of cocoa. So each one would need 3 tablespoons. And then it says how many fluid ounces of water does he need for each mug? That was 6 ounces. All right, so the thing is 3 to 6. That is what's going on. So if I went and I made a second cup, that would be 3 plus another 3, that would be 6. And then this would be 6 plus 6 is 12. And if I went again to the next cup, 3 plus, so this would be 3 more. So add 3 each time. That would be 9. And then this one would be adding by 6s. So this one would be 18. And then the next one would be 24. And then the next one for this would have been 12. So they want to know what is the rule going on, going from here to here, here to here, so on. So the rule here is going 6 to 12, 3 to 6. It is timesing by 2. So if I wanted to figure out this problem, now remember they skipped numbers and they want to know now what is this? So timesing it by 2, 18 times 2, 8 times 2 is 16, carry your 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. So that is 36. So what they want you to do now is come up with ordered pairs, relating the tablespoons to the number of water. So it's saying first put the cocoa mix first. So 3, and then what is related to it is that one that is 6. Then the next one, order pair would be 6 to 12. Then the next one would be 9 to 18. And then the next one would be 12 to 24. So then what they want you to do is they want you to graph and label these order pairs, then write a rule to describe how the number pairs relate. So the rule is taking the cocoa mix. We already found the rule. And timesing it by 2 to equal the water. So what they want you to do is go ahead and graph this. Now remember, this is your run and this is your jump. So I'm going to run to 3, jump to 6, plot my point, and then I can label that 3, 6. Next one, I'm going to run to 6 and jump to 12. So 6 to 12, and then graph it, 6, 12. Then the next one is 9, 18. So I'm going to run to 9, jump up to 18. This one would be 9, 18. And then the last one is 12, run to 12, go to 24. So this would be 12, 24. Now, you should be able to start at 0 and go up. Now, if you look, it would be correct on the placement, and you could keep on going and using that same thing. So it was like skipping 2, so you're going to do it here, and then you do it here, and if you kept on going, it's going to be that exact same thing. So in order to find 18, you could also, if you ran that correctly and straight, by the way, you could go to 18 and go to see where that meets, and it meets right here, which is saying it should be 36. So, and that's what we got. So that's just another way to go about doing it, to figuring out that problem as well. So it would have been 36 ounces of water. All right, so now I'm gonna go to the next page. So first it says, try this, find the unknown term in the table. Each $2 bag of copper wire contains 6 meters of wire. Write a numbered pair as ordered pairs. So you're gonna write the ordered pairs. So that's the first thing. Then graph, oh, you got a graph, that's second. Then write a rule, that's third. But the rule has to relate the cost to the number of meters. So you got to do it in that order. So then once you do that, then you're going to have to find the unknown term. So there's actually 4 different things that we need to do here. So let's go ahead and start. First, it says ordered pairs. Okay, so the ordered pairs here is 2 to 6, because you should have looked here. Cost is down here, so that is your X. So it is 2 to 6. 2, 6. Then the next one is 412. And then your next one is 618. And now we got to figure out what that last one is. So we got to now write the rule. What is the rule going on, going from cost to meters? So we're going this way. So cost to meters is going this way. The rule I'm seeing is it looks like you're timesing by 3. So in order to do that, you would go cost times 3 will equal your wire. So to figure out this last one, I would have to times it by 3. So what is 8 times 3? That is 24. So then my order pair for that one is 8 and 24. So now I'm going to go back and see if I answered everything that they wanted me to do. So did I write my ordered pairs? Yes. Did I graph? No, not yet. I'm going to graph it. Did I write a rule? Yes. And then did I find the unknown term? Yes, I did. So the only thing left to do is now graph this. So the first one is 2, 6. So run to 2, up 6, it's right here. And then you can label it 2, 6. Next one is 412, run to 4, jump up to 12, it would be right here. This one would be 412. Next one is 618. So run to 6, go up to 18, put a dot, and then say 618. And then last is 824. So run to 8, jump up to 24. That one would be 824. And then you can put a line through, because that is what is going on. That's the pattern now. All right, so it says graph and label the related number pairs as order pairs, and then complete the rule to describe how one sequence is related to the other. Then use the rule to find the unknown term. All right, so here it's saying multiply the number of square feet by the ounces of fertilizer. So square feet to fertilizer, square feet to ounces. So here we're going this way. What is the rule? The rule looks like you are multiplying it by 4. So then the unknown number, I would have to use that same rule. 10 times 4 is 40. So now that I have it, I'm going to write down all the things. Keep in mind, generally it's the first one. So make sure that you are writing your first one down here. It's going by 2s. Yep, this one is going up by 40s. So yeah, so the one that needs to have 40 in it is your weight. So I'm going to write that off to the side here. You need to label it, weight in ounces. And then this one is showing lawn and square feet. All right, so in order to do this, remember you're running first. So that is this number. So it is 2, 8, then 4, 16, then 6, 24, then 8, 32, and 10, 40. So first one I do is I run to 2, up to 4, to 8. So this one would be 2, 8. Then next one, 4, 16, run to 4, up 16. So this one would be 4, 16. Next would be 6 to 24. So 6 to 24. Then the next one is 8 to 32. And then last would be 10 to 40. And then if you made a straight line without making any mistakes, you should be going like this. All right, next. I want to see Mary's map. Every 2 inches represents 10 miles. So what is the rule from inches to miles? So we're going to go this way again. So 2 to 10, 4 to 20. What is that rule? That rule should be timesing it by 5 to get that number. So I'm multiplying by 5. So to figure out this number, I have to multiply by 5. 5 times 10 is 50. So my order pairs, again, I need to go, one is going up to 50, the one's only going up to 10. So this one would be your map side, because you only need to go up to 10. This one is going by 50. So this one needs to be your miles. Okay, so now we can go ahead and do the ordered pairs. The ordered pairs is 2 to 10. So 2 to 10. The next one is 4, 20. So run to 4, up to 20. The next one is 6, 30. Then the next one is 8, 40. And then the next one is 10, 50. And then you start here and you make a straight line. You should go through all those points. And if you kept extending it, you could keep on seeing going all the way out what it would be. All right, next one. All I just want to do, you're not going to draw your own graph, but I do want you to write the rule and figure out what this missing number is. So Sandy's drawing on the school campus is 2 inches equals 4 yards. The distance between the swings and the track in 10 inches on the drawing. And the distance between the track and the basketball court is 4 inches on the drawing. How much farther is the track from the swing than the basketball court in actual size? So I'm not even going to worry about that part. I'm just more worried about you doing these 2 things right here. So here, seeing what the rule is, if you went here to here, here to here, what is the rule going on? The rule is taking your map and timesing it by 2 to get to that next number. 4 times 2 is 8, 6 times 2 is 12. So that is the rule. So you're taking your map in inches and you're timesing it by 2 to equal your distance in yards. All right, so now that I know that, how do I figure out this missing number? I would just take this and times it by 2. My map inches is 10, timesing it by 2 would be 20. So that was the answer to that part. I want you to go ahead and pause the video and try number 4 on your own. So try that one on your own. So please pause and try on your own. So let's see if you got this right. If you did this correctly, you would have had the following ordered pairs: 115, 230, 345, 460. And if you did it correctly, this is where you would have gone and been. Again, you could also keep on extending it. And if you wanted to figure out like 6 minutes, you would just go up to where that meets the line and it's going to tell you where it is. So if I go up to 4, it's telling me 60. So in this case, if I go up to like 6, it's telling me it's going to be like at 90. So that's something that you could also do when you're trying to figure it out even further. You just follow it up to where that line connects. So the rule here was taking the time, and times it by 15 will give you your push-ups. Okay, and now your last thing that we're going to go over real fast is this. It is saying that says Elsa solved the following problem. Lou and George are making chili for an annual firefighter's ball. Lou uses 2 teaspoons of hot sauce for every 2 cups. So it looks like this. And George uses 3 teaspoons of the same hot sauce for every 1 cup of chili. Who has the hotter chili, George or Lou? So this is Lou, 2 to 2, and then this one is 1 to 3. So if you look here, what is going this way to his, it is going to 6 to 6. You are just timesing by 1. So this one is 1 times bigger. And then here, to go from George to hot sauce, George to his hot sauce, his cups to hot sauce, it is getting larger by 3 times. So it's saying that which one is going to be hotter, going from 1 to 3. So Lou's is, you would have to times by 3 of Lou's to get to George's. So it says, Elsa said that the George's chili was hotter than Lou's because the graph showed that the amount of hot sauce in George's chili was always 3 times as great as the amount of hot sauce in Lou's chili. Does Elsa's answer make sense or nonsense? So is this true? Here's Lou's versus here is George's. So every 1 is 3. We're here, it's 2 is 2. And you see it's just going, getting hotter and hotter, getting with what he has. So therefore, this does make sense. Because George's chili is 3 times hotter than Lou's. All right, now you're gonna get over to your homework. Just be very careful because it does have a lot of things that it wants you to do. First of all, it wants you to show, it first wants you to graph. So that is first thing. It wants you to label. That is your second thing. So you're graphing, you're labeling the related pairs. You got to have the ordered pairs, so don't forget about that. Then you are going to use the rule. So you better have a rule. So that's your fourth thing, to find the unknown term. And that is your fifth thing that you got to do. So if you looked here, how you could also figure out, just keep in mind that if you wanted to figure out what just half, 1.5 yards is in feet, you would just go to about half here and then run it up to where it is going to be connecting to this line. And it looks like it's not quite at the 5, but it is pretty close. So it'd be like between 4 and 5 feet, more closer to like a little over 4.5 feet to get is 1.5 yards. So you could just follow up those half increments as well to where it lands on the line. And then you kind of go over from there and you can see where that is. So that I just wanted to go over. That's how you can use the graph to figure out about what it would be. So knowing that, you are going to do 2. Do remember to graph and label, use this and this. You do not have to do number 3, but you will need to do number 4, which is connected to this. So what this one is saying is how many cups would be equal to 9 quarts. So what it's saying is the quarts is just being extended out, and now it is 9. So it wants to know what is this number. So keep that in mind. So you are going to do 2 and you're going to do 4. So don't forget about 4. Next page. Here, you could do, I'm going to help you out with number 1. It says fill in the missing number to complete the following rule. Multiply the amount of iced tea mix by what to get the water. So iced tea mix to get the water. So it is a 3 to a 1. Iced tea mix to water. So this one is 6 because I wanted iced tea first. This one is 6 to 2. So what is going on? They're actually getting smaller. So it's actually dividing by 3. However, it said multiply. So remember what I was talking about. If it says dividing by 3, you could also change that by multiplying by the reciprocal of this, which is 1/3. So if it did say multiply, it's just saying you would just do 1/3 of it. So that's why I did that one with you. That was a tricky one. But you will have 2, 3, and 5 on this page. And that is all for 9-7. Just please make sure that you are doing all 5 things up there. And then don't forget about this one as well to do that one correctly. And that is all. All right, guys, I will see you later.